we've built this solid foundation of cash and equities. Last tracked, it's close to $200 million of cash and tradable securities. And on top of that, we've assembled this portfolio in the Americas of gold-focused properties, over 12.4 million measured and indicated gold equivalent ounces, and an additional 9.1 million gold equivalent inferred ounces.
Welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Alastair Still. He is the CEO of Gold Mining Inc. And Alastair, it's good to see you. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for having me on today.
Yeah, really unique company. You've got a lot of things going on in a couple of different buckets, and we'll talk about them all in just a minute. But maybe just give us a bit of an overall look at gold mining.
Yeah, gold mining, we're certainly positioned ourselves extremely well for this gold bull run market. We're excited about that and the potential ahead. And I think really what differentiates us is we've built this solid foundation of cash and equities. Last tracked, it's close to $200 million of cash and tradable securities. And on top of that, we've assembled this portfolio in the Americas of gold-focused properties, over 12.4 million measured and indicated gold equivalent ounces, and an additional 9.1 million gold equivalent inferred ounces. So great combination of portfolio combined with assets to go with it.
Yeah, talk to me a little bit about the reason behind that, because usually in companies like, mining companies, it tends to be very project focused, but your equity portfolio, as you mentioned, is quite large. So why doing it both ways? Is that strategic?
Well, absolutely, it was strategic. And I guess the strategy started with a contrarian view when we were acquiring assets and resources in downturns, down parts of the cycle over the last 10 to 15 years. And now we're really into a harvest mode. We're realizing value, capturing value, and we've created two separate spin-out companies from resources in the portfolio, chiefly being a Gold Royalty Corporation, which we own just under 13% of. And more recently, just 2 years ago, we created a company called US Gold Mining Inc. to daylight the value of our large gold and copper project, Whistler, in Alaska. I'm very excited about that project. We have close to 79% of US gold mining.
Yeah. Let's talk about the project portfolio. I know you have a number of the ones in there. Talk to me a bit about the highlight ones, the ones that you're really passionate about.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's certainly a change for the company over the last couple of years. We've transitioned to just acquiring to advancing. I've brought in my skill set, having worked for the majors as a geologist and as a project builder. We've also brought in a VP from Newmont, the world's largest gold mining company, to assist. But we've been focused on a few projects because we have a few of them. In particular, São Jorge in Brazil. We're very excited about that project. We're underway right now with the largest drilling program in our company's history. We're targeted to drill over 5,000 meters this year with additional auger drilling, additional soil sampling. It's a large regional project in a great jurisdiction, which has seen a very large regional mine built nearby. So we're very excited about our São Jorge project at the moment.
Yeah. Is the plan then to move forward to build them both simultaneously, the two portfolios? Are you comfortable where you're at project wise and sort of working on the equity side? How is it going to work moving forward?
Absolutely. We keep two tracks going at the same time, building upon and managing our equity portfolio. But at the same time, we're creating value from these projects, which have been undercover or out of radar for a while, unlocking those and looking for opportunities to daylight that value. It could be future spincos, it could be for future partnerships or JVs, or could simply we keep advancing and move them into a production phase.
Yeah. And you mentioned earlier in the interview just about the gold market and what you're seeing right now. I would imagine you're getting lots of inquiries and calls about things that you're doing, the company's doing. US Gold Investors is doing well. Obviously, you mentioned them a bit earlier. It sounds like a lot of things are happening because of this sort of turnout of the bad market we've seen in the last few years, especially with the gold price.
Absolutely. I think the key there is we've set ourselves up with a solid foundation, projects and equities. It's a great balance to have. On top of that, we haven't even mentioned sort of the bonus elements we have. We have copper occurring with a few of our larger gold projects. So almost 20% of the commodity value is copper, which occurs with gold at some of our projects. And we have a bonus project, which is a neat uranium project in the Athabasca Basin, which few people know about, that a gold mining company holds. But that's one we've advanced on, just released a new technical report, and have also received drill permits for as well. So lots of optionality in the portfolio, lots of opportunity to continue to daylight value for our shareholders.
Yeah, sure sounds like it. Alistair, thank you so much for giving us an update on what the company's up to. We look forward to following the story, okay?
Thanks for having me. Look forward to providing future updates for you as well.
All right, look forward to it as well. Alastair Still, the CEO of Gold Mining Inc.